Mr. Kelso?
That's what the sign on the door says, miss.
Oh, I forgot we get to actually get to be him. Kinda true. It's $20,000. I will take it if she doesn't want it.
There's no need to come into the office, Miss Lichtman. If you accept the settlement, all you need to do is sign here.
I don't accept the
What do you mean you don't accept? I think you're pushing your luck, lady. This seems to be a ridiculously generous settlement. A $200 policy with a $20,000 payout? You should...
I don't want the money.
What do you mean you don't want the money?
I want you to investigate this case. I feel my friend may have been the victim of foul play.
Okay. Let me get the case file.
Hey, there's such a thing as soap, you know.
There's got to be more in these files.
Ground floor and first floor. Can I? Okay.
Sounds like your friend took a hell of a fall. Sorry for your loss. Do you mind if I ask you a couple of questions?
Of course not.
What basis do you have for your claim of foul play?
Lou Buckwalter was a craftsman. I don't believe he would have made a roof that would collapse.
You want me to reopen this case based on your woman's intuition? That isn't going to happen. Take the money.
I've already told you I do not want the money. There's something wrong with that house.
You and Buckwalter weren't married?
No.
Then how did you become his beneficiary?
We were family friends.
You expect me to reopen this case because you come in here walking that walk? Well, I'm not buying it. I think you should tell me what the hell is going on.
You really want to know?
Yes.
We were interned together on Ellis Island. Resident alien Germans whose parents had been killed by Nazis. Do you see the irony in that, Mr. Kelso? We spent 4 years there.
So the roof collapsed, accidents happen. What exactly are you trying to achieve here, Miss Lichtman?
Exactly what I said. I want that building thoroughly investigated.
I'm intrigued, Miss Lichtman. I really am. But you're going to have to give me something if you want me to get involved in this.
There is a conspiracy surrounding Elysian Fields and the new houses they are building. I believe your insurance company is involved.
That's pretty heady stuff, Miss Lichtman. Flimsy, but heady.
I've told you what I know, Mr. Kelso. What are you going to do about it?
All right, Miss Lichtman. One final question.
Yes.
What's your address?
Is that usual?
Is there anything usual about this case, Miss Lichtman?
The address is on the letter, Mr. Kelso.
The address, not the phone number.
Seriously, what do you see in her?
Mr. Benson would like to see you in his office, Jack. Upstairs. Come on, I'll walk you up.
I know where to go. It's upstairs.
One of these days.
Do you think this
She's
looks
nothing
too
special.
like my complexion?
His tie is also ridiculous.
Grown men playing at being boys. Well,
Alright.
I can only dream.
Alright, can you walk any slower, woman? Oh, someone pretending he's
You wanted to see me?
capable of playing golf.
Jack, I'm just trying out a new putter. I noticed Elsa Lickman in the lobby.
It's the weirdest thing, Mr. Benson.
Call me Curtis, Jack. This is California.
Like I said, Curtis, this is a very strange case.
How so, Jack?
That lady, Elsa Lichtman, is refusing a 20 grand payout.
Elsa Lickman is hardly a lady, Jack. She's a jazz musician. Plays at the Blue Room in Hollywood. She has a fine pair of lungs, now that I think
She's
of
the
it.
beneficiary of this guy, Lou Buckwalter. He was killed in an industrial accident working for Elysian Fields Developments. You know Elysian?
I'm familiar with Leland Monroe. We move in similar circles.
Well, Miss Lichtman is making some pretty serious accusations. She says the case stinks and that
She's
something
a very
happened.
highly strung girl, Jack. Strung out might be a better way to put it.
It's a pretty generous payment, Curtis. I think I should look into it.
Is there anything wrong with the paperwork, Kelso?
No, there isn't, Mr. Benson.
I didn't think so. Pay the case out and get her off our backs.
I can't make her take the money,
Deal
sir.
with it, Jack. Do your fucking job. Do I have to do everything?
No, sir, you don't.
Fine, Jack.
You
Fine.
probably are doing nothing anyway.
You know I have the greatest confidence in you.
Thanks, Mr. Benson.
And apparently you even can't play golf. Even though you pretend you can.
Your car, Mr. Kelso.
So thanks.
Thanks, kid.
Okay. Ooh, fancy. Not bad looking, not bad looking. I still understand what's the reason for wheels in the back to be hidden like that. Oh, it's already. Is it far? It's not. No, I like the sound of his freaking engine. But it also sounds like it's stuck on a gear right now. Should freaking gear up. Switch gears, goddammit. He did it once. Like listen. Once. Second time.
You are listening to Duke Ellington on KTI.
Drivers.
Yo, yo, yo. No one home.
That's not how my pop taught me to mix it. Someone is cutting corners. Leland Monroe, the man with the grin. Looks like he doesn't like to be disappointed.
I'm not sure what I'm looking at right now. Huh. Date, huh?
Price is outrageous.
Grown men playing at being boys.
The heck? Olive oil comes from olives. Where's baby oil?
Calm down, man. This might not be this. Hmm.
Bulldozing and starting again.
Seriously? I look at this early.
Hey, you just can't be walking around down here.
I'm Jack Kelso from California Fire and Life.
I don't care if you're from the Vatican. Buzz off.
I'm investigating the accidental death of a Lou Buckwalter, and
You deaf? Do I have to beat on you?
looks like you do.
You're a real asshole. You know that?
What were you saying about beating me up, huh? What were you saying?
I came to see the house where Lou Buckwalter died. You were just about to offer to show me the way.
It's out the gate and 3 houses down on the left. Don't know what you're looking for, smart guy. There's nothing there.
Then I'll poke around in the rubble.
Fine. As long as you're out of my sight.
Me to kick your ass again? I mean, I knew I have to check out the house, and I thought it would be here. Apparently it is, because... yeah, whatever.
The place falls down, and then they bulldoze it. What gives here?
Oh. That doesn't make any sense.
I swear, this town is going crazy.
Okay, you can fall. Oh, come on, Kelso. Ah. Not for construction use. Wait. Not for construction use. So, why the hell is it used?
He wants a 5-star goddamn wedding.
Let's try to piece this together.
Keys.
Keystone Films. Who gets their lumber from a film studio? Son of a bitch.
Made it! Crazy bastards.
Reminds you an ounce of
No, I will not. Also, how come there was female voice if there were only guys?
Socks in it,
Jack Kelso, California Fire and Life investigator. I need an address on the Keystone Film Company.
The address is 658 North Wilton Place. Is there anything else?
No, thank you, ma'am.
Now that I think about it, if we compare those times to the current times, there might not actually be people like that woman who you call and she gives you directions or just an address, right? So technically, in that case, the development of technology and so on kinda reduced the number of employment seats. Funny. On the other hand, there were maps at those times already, so it's not like it's not like you had to call, right? Also, that guy just now, He did what I was saying a lot of times. It pisses me off already. He freaking went to the further line, so I was sure he will be turning to his left, but he didn't. He freaking turned to the right on the second lane. Why? Why do they have to do this like that? Sorry, not really. Also, didn't notice I was supposed to turn. I would like to point out that Kelso's radio is basically definitely better than the other guys. Also, Kelso is superior character.
I work for California Fire and Life. I'm looking into an industrial accident.
Here?
No, not here. The housing development over on Normandy Avenue.
So?
I found some lumber over there, had the Keystone name printed on it.
We've been closed since '41. Never quite made the transition to talkies. The Suburban Redevelopment Fund are pulling the place down.
Know anything about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Nix.
Mind if I take a look around?
I'm kinda hungry. If someone was to leave a couple of bucks here, I might wander down the street and get a cup of coffee.
Is there a key to the gate?
No. The only guys who go in or out are some delivery guys from Elysian Fields. They're working on a housing development over at Wilton and Santa Monica. You'll have to hop it.
Then I'll hop it. I guess. Okay, left or right? Left. Left is the correct answer, right? Oops. Alright, I want to first check out if I were to go right, if I would end up in the same place. And I'm sure the answer would be yes. Okay. What?
This is where their lumber comes from?
Huh. Interesting. Oh. Oh, come on.
It's one way to keep your costs down. Too bad it won't support a roof. Gotta be something else around here. I wonder what's left in the buildings.
Huh. Right, let's run it. Okay. Nope. Alright, there is nothing here because the music stopped. So... Oh, the river after me. I guess I have to enter here. What?
Let's see what the rich and powerful have to say for themselves.
God
Real
damn it.
nearby.
I think I know where it might be. Noise. No.
In a great day for the future of Los Angeles, civic leaders and businessmen joined forces to launch the Suburban Redevelopment Fund. The Suburban Redevelopment Fund pledges to speed up housing development for returning GIs.
Gentlemen, this is Dr. Harlan Fontaine. He's our latest investor in the Suburban Redevelopment Fund. Doctor, this is Curtis Benson. He's Vice President of the California Fire and Life.
Pleased to meet you, Doctor.
Ray Gordon, editor of the Times.
Doctor.
District Attorney Donald Sandler and Police Chief Warren.
Gentlemen, I am delighted to be in such exalted company.
You're making quite a name for yourself, Doctor, amongst the thespian fraternity.
I find that those of artistic temperament are often of a fragile mental disposition.
It's a short step from miscreant to recidivism, Doctor.
Very true. But I think we could all agree that the City of Angels does rather well basking in the reflection of the motion picture industry.
Hear, hear. And it's something that every sucker getting off a train at Union Station wants a part of. Gentlemen, we're here to sell the American dream, and Hollywood is our greatest advertiser.
So, how is your new development selling, Leland?
Cannot throw them up fast enough, Ray.
And that's part of the problem, Leland. Washington is receiving steady complaints. There's a clamor for public housing.
God damn it, Ray. Public housing is tantamount to communism. Now, that's why we fought this goddamn war. I'm telling you, it's Reds by the back door.
You can't have it both ways, Leland. The new freeways are being built to service all your developments out in the boondocks. They're all being built with government money.
The GI Bill is government money.
There's a difference.
What difference?
The GI money ends up in my pocket.
I hope you mean our pockets, Leland. We're all investors.
Of course, Curtis. So, when will the freeway bond be passed on?
It still has to be ratified. It takes a long time to raise $3 billion.
I need to find a game well or a telephone.
I guess he has one over here. Oh.
Operator, Los Angeles Police Dispatch, if it's not too much trouble.
Putting you through now.
This is Jack Kelso, investigator for California Fire and Life. Can you put me through to Curtis Benson, please?
Just a moment, please, Mr. Kelso.
Jack, how can I help?
Do you know anything about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund, Mr. Benson?
I've heard of them, Jack. Building new homes for GIs.
With green lumber that was used on movie sets.
Jack, are you working the Buckwalter case?
Mr. Benson, are you part of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Jack, I want you to listen very clearly. Call Miss Lickman. Call her as soon as you hang up. Arrange to see her tonight and get her to agree to the settlement. Do it tonight. Do you hear me?
Yes, sir.
End of story, Jack. I don't want to hear another word about Elsa Lickman or Lou Buckwalter.
Can you put me through to Michigan 221?
Putting the call through.
Hello?
Ms. Lichtman, it's Jack Kelso.
Yes, Mr. Kelso.
I've been looking into your case.
Yes, and what have you found?
It doesn't look good. I need to see you.
Meet me at the Blue Room. I work there tonight. I take a break around 9. I'll be waiting at the stage door. We can talk then. Auf Wiedersehen, Mr. Kelso.
Thanks.
Thanks.
And don't suppose I'll make a plea, 'cause baby, you know I'm guilty.
What were you doing with him?
I was doing what you asked.
I didn't ask you to meet him in an alleyway.
Why do you snarl at me? Your friend came to ask me to accept the insurance.
He's not my friend, Elsa.
I think he's a brave man, and you have placed him in great danger. You've involved him in something, and he has no idea of the risk. Can you live with that, Cole?
Elsa, I need his help, and he hates my guts.
Forget the past, Cole. He deserves a chance to say no. If he helps you, let it be on his terms.
I'll go see him in the morning.
That cherry pie was delicious.
Alright, I'm curious. You think something is happening there? In the alleyway? I've seen you! Oh. Well, I guess they are done, I guess. Cole Phillips is a quick shot. How did he do that? Why did you not turn off the engine? That's a trap. That's a trap. Huh?
Nice wiring job, fellas. Keep them in the dark.
Okay, that's the same thing. I know what's going to happen.
Good thing I'm not thirsty.
Wait.
You lose something, Mac?
I thought these private eye types were all wise guys with smart mouths.
Looks like the snappy repartee has all dried up.
Get on with it.
What's your hurry, Mac? You got some place to go?
You ever do the cat and mouse routine without a gun in your hand?
Now that's more like it.
Three.
You know what's crazy? They are supposed to lose in this.
You're a worn, tough guy. You should learn to take a hint. Get him downstairs and into the trunk. Sure, he turned up all right. He's wishing he didn't. He's in the trunk. He's going nowhere. The boys introduced themselves. What do you want done with him, Mr. Monroe? Yeah, I know a good place. We'll pick up a shovel and a pick on the way. It's up in the hills behind Griffith Park. We'll deal with that German bitch next.
Now will you?
Elsa.
Wait for me! Wait for me! Wait for me! I'm taking your car, thank you!
Sorry, pal. Desperate times.
Call for desperate measures! Alright. Time to...
Driving. What's the problem? Got a job to do. I'm in a rush! Out of my way!
Ha, that's how it's done.
Please, damn it! I ain't got time for this!
Weaklings. What the heck? Yeah, washing your face didn't really help that much.
So you're still carrying that Army 45, Cole?
For God's sake, Cole! Call an ambulance!
That might not be the best idea. Look at that lack of vehicle damage. Perfect. Anywho, let's end the episode here, and tomorrow we are getting to the next case. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you there. Bye bye!